Good morning. We are at the trailhead for Stratton Mountain on the Appalachian Trail, the Long Trail. Technically, we're heading northbound up to the summit and back down. We'll see what we run into. Maybe we'll run into some snow. We're going to get on the trail and we'll talk to you when we get there. All right, bye. It's been a while since we've done this mountain, but 2015, right where that tree is with all of the bark taken off of it, I camped here at the base of Stratton Mountain, and it was after a really rainy spell, so it was a welcome campsite. But that's the trail up there, and we're heading north. So oh, I guess Isis is going to pull me on. It is cold this morning. I have gloves on today. They're smart wool liner gloves made out of merino wool. I use them when I'm walking and they seem to do the trick. No need for really heavy stuff yet. I got my puffy in my backpack if I need it. And the trail, of course, is muddy and rocky and rooty, and the bog bridges are slick, and trying to keep my feet dry as best I can. I did forget my micro spikes this morning, so hopefully we don't run into too much snow, although there is some on the ground. And it's beautiful. It's crisp. It's nice. I was saying the other day to a coworker that I was really looking forward to the colder weather because even though it was a wet summer, it was hot and I don't do good in the heat. So I am looking forward to the cooler weather, and we are going to enjoy ourselves today. All right, we'll talk to you down the trail. So for the first mile, this is what it's been like. This is leaves and mud and yuck, and you have to walk through it. So it's safe to say that even in the colder weather, Vermont is still Vermud. Whew, we're climbing. And hasn't been much to show you. It's just, stick season, so that's what it looks like. But hey, this reminds me of a lot of trails. But most recently, it reminds me of Maryland. That last section before Penmore Park with all the boulders. It was great. All right, we got probably about 1.5 miles left to the top. So we're gonna get hiking and I'll talk to you down the trail. Well, the trail itself is getting a little icy. I'm not too concerned yet. As you can see, that's snow on either side of the trail. So I've got probably 1/2 inch up here, and it's intermittent, so it's not awful, but it's enough to pay attention like right now. But it's just warm enough that it's not staying like super icy, so manageable. Shoulder season in Vermont. I don't know what the mileage is, but we're getting closer and we're making our way to the top, and then we'll see what is going on. So I'll talk to you down the trail. Hey, I changed. So you can probably still hear it behind me. There's a trail crew clearing out a view, which I do and don't agree with. It's an established view, so go ahead. It was granted by the Green Mountain Club, I guess. Anyway, so I heard a tree fall before I heard the chainsaws. So I started yelling because I was thinking, oh, maybe it's a moose, maybe it's a bear or something like that. And then come to find out it's the work crew, which is probably those other cars that were in the parking lot with me. Oh, there's ice here. Yeah, we're less than a mile to the summit. Then I think we're gonna go out to the ski slope and check that out. Oh, now it's wet. This is great. And yeah, so got cold. Stopped, put my coat on. We had some cheese. And now we're just making our way. So, all right, I'm gonna be quiet. I'll talk to you down the trail. Here's the old cabin, all boarded up. There's the tower. We made it up top. We did it, puppy. That's where we sat to get out of the rain. In 15. In case you're wondering, we will not be going up in the tower because getting Isis up there would be a task I don't want to do. So we're going to try to find our way out to the ski area and maybe get a view that way. All right, we were going to go down to the ski slopes, but it's 0.7 down and it's pretty slick with snow and ice, and Isis decided that she's had enough, so she's pulling me back towards the car. We just crossed the summit again and we're right by the caretaker cabin. I'm going to see if I can get her to stop for a minute. She kind of wants to investigate everything. So we did it. We made it to Stratton Mountain. There's the cabin again. The fire tower's behind us. It's pretty slick and pretty snowy and icy up top here. I kind of wish I had my spikes, but I think I can do it. We'll just take our time, you know. So I'm going to see what she wants to do, and then we'll talk to you later. All the people are hiking now. We just made it past the chainsaw crew, past a woefully unprepared group of, I'm going to say, college students. T-shirts and, you know, light clothes, I think there were 3 packs between like the 7 of them. Not enough water. You know the drill. It's shoulder season, people. It's time to break out the winter gear and start paying attention to things. Like my dog, who keeps trying to eat all the little red berries. Not sure if I want her to do that. So, trail's getting crowded, but we're on our way down. So, that's a good thing. I didn't fall once. At least on the icy part. So that's good. I've still got a ways to go. All right, I'm going to pay attention. I will talk to you later. It's been kind of sprinkling off and on down here, so that explains why up top you were getting pelted with ice. Ow, that was a root. So all of my home projects are now done. I'm ready and free for the winter and for the holidays and all that good stuff. I got basically a whole new kitchen. My solar array is up and running, and I produce anywhere from like 25 kilowatt hours a day all the way down to like 2 when it's storming out, like when there's like almost zero sun, but I can still squeeze 2 out, so that's cool. Yeah, glad everything's done. Now I can sit back and enjoy it and enjoy some hiking and get back into things and get into some winter stuff and the holidays and all that good stuff. And yeah, so that's a little mini update as we make our way down. Lots and lots of hikers coming up with little to no equipment. So I'm just giving them the general warning. They can make their own choices. So anyway, that's about it from the trail, and we'll talk to you a little later. We're basically back at the car. Yeah, it's a good day. Beautiful temperatures now. A little chilly at the top, a little challenging at the top, but it was good. It's a good day just to get out, get away from the house for a little bit. Things like that, get the dogs some exercise. We're coming back down to the parking lot now, so I'm going to wrap it up at the car. All right, bye. It was really just a short walk from where I just ended up to the car, but I'm all changed, ready to hit the road. It's only about 2 hours back home. Coffee is a priority, and we'll see what else happens. Yeah, it's a good day. Nice to get out. Loved playing in the cooler weather. I'm really not a summer hiker anymore, I don't think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some winter hiking, some snowshoeing, hopefully. Even if it's just local, you know, I don't have to do big crazy trips all the time, but I do plan on getting out. I want to train through the winter. I want to hit Maine starting next spring after all the snow clears out, whatever happens for precipitation. I can't think of anything else but Maine. That's all there is to it. I want to go back to those trips that I backed off on and see what else I can do. I got a couple of vacations in the better weather, so we'll do some planning over the cold months. But yeah, look forward to some winter hiking, I hope. All right, we're going to hit the road. Isis is down there all ready to sleep. And we'll talk to you on the next trip, all right?